Tucker Carlson. If Trump is convicted, I'm sending Dems Pricey, middle finger. Tucker Carlson gets it. In recent years, he always has gotten it, which explains why he no longer has a job at Fox News, Carlson recently interviewed independent journalist Glenn Greenwald. Near the end of the interview, the popular conservative host declared that if Donald Trump's enemies succeed in convicting him of a phony crime, then he, Carlson, will send Trump the maximum allowable campaign contribution. I've never sent money to a politician, but if Trump is convicted, I'm sending him the max, Carlson said. I think a lot of people feel that way, just as a middle finger, he added with a laugh. According to the Federal Election Commission, individuals may donate a maximum of $3,300 per election directly to a candidate committee. That number increases significantly, however, for those who give to political action committees and party committees. Carlson posted the Greenwald interview Tuesday evening on X. The two defining tragedies of our time, the war in Ukraine and the presidency of Joe Biden, are both finally coming to an end, Carlson wrote in the caption of the video. Time equals 400 ms. greater than Carlson's sending him the max comment came at the end of a segment during which Greenwald spoke about what might happen in 2024. The journalist noted that Republican voters have consistently expressed their preference for Trump as the party's 2024 nominee. Greenwald then praised the former president. I know it's taboo, and we're not supposed to ever say anything good about Trump, but the reality is that Trump was the first American president in decades, not to involve the United States in a new war, Greenwald said. Biden, on the other hand, has a new war popping up all the time. Greenwald predicted that American voters will also remember Trump's roaring pre-COVID economy. And the combination of new wars and inflation will make them increasingly immune to the propaganda. In short, Trump should have the advantage. This assessment, however, required Greenwald to address the Democrats' ongoing persecution of the former president. First, Greenwald speculated that perhaps a conviction could derail Trump's candidacy, but he quickly dismissed his own speculation. There's nothing that Trump did that feels like a traditional crime, Greenwald said. There are these very kind of technocratic and obscure crimes he's accused of having committed. And I just don't think that most Americans think that the former president should be imprisoned for anything like that. So if I were a betting man, I think the odds look pretty good for Trump, Greenwald added. Carlson agreed. Greenwald told the truth about Biden's dismal record, especially compared to Trump's. The real question is whether he had it right when he predicted voters' immunity to propaganda. On that front, we have less cause for optimism. For nearly 2 years, Democrats and establishment Republicans told us that the Ukraine war would decide the fate of democracy. They lied, of course. But millions of Americans believed the lie, just as they believed Russiagate and other recent lies. If Democratic operatives convict Trump, and if the establishment media spreads fresh lies, the same people will believe them. At least we know Carlson will tell the truth. Now, should the Democrats' persecution succeed, we also know that he will back that truth with a defiant campaign contribution.